Hi, and welcome. Today we're visiting spectacular homes in two beautiful countries, Australia and South Africa. Join me in this inspiring ride. Meet the Headland house designed by Atelier and Carson. This new home is a sanctuary from its harsh surrounds, perched on a sprawling coastal site overlooking Wherry Beach in New South Wales, Australia. Green pastures and paddocks running dairy cows line this 150-acre property on one side, rugged coastal cliffs and ocean on the other. The 4-bedroom, 4.5-bathroom main home consists of 3 linked pavilions wrapped around a protected courtyard. The architect's design is inspired by the spectacular landscape. The 180-degree views and breathtaking backdrop called for a respectful celebration of the location. Instead of providing the same view throughout the house with wall-to-wall glass, the design creates considered framed glimpses of what lies outside. Meanwhile, a storm viewing room pays tribute to the drama of extreme weather fronts creeping up from the ocean. The project's sustainability features include utilizing only tank water that is harvested from the roof and on-site sewage treatment. It's a robust family home that actively explores the relationship between building and landscape. The Range House, another masterpiece by architect Andy Carson. The project lies on 60 hectares of open field running dairy cows with green rolling hills to a coastal lagoon, beach, and ocean beyond. The response to the project chiefly came from the client's brief to provide a modest 2-bed guest house that had a simple farm shed-like appearance. The design explores the vernacular steel portal frame building typology in a highly refined and detailed way. The simple rectilinear floor plan aligned with the long edges facing north and south set up a strong primary access, as these also make the best use of the ocean views to the south side and pastoral views to the north. At the point of entry, a framed view through the building to the ocean on the south side is formed. The project utilizes north and south decks as winter and summer outdoor space to enable the occupants to use the building mass as sun or wind protection, moving to each side as favored. The local cultural significance of metal shed dairy structures, many of which in view of the project, and iconic green rolling pastures in a seaside setting, is honored and further explored. The site positioning offered a significant view towards the nearby dairy, with the setting sun over the escarpment offering a unique user experience. The whole western facade is operable with a system of large operable copper panels employed to regulate light and views. The system provides dramatic light effects into the living areas, or can be fully closed at the touch of a button via hydraulic cylinders hidden in the subfloor. Sustainability measures incorporated into the design are passive solar, extra thick highly insulated walls, double glazing, rainwater harvesting off-grid with UV filtration and treatment, on-site sewage treatment, and supplementary solar power. Let's visit the Spine Wall house designed by Drew Architects in South Africa. The site is located overlooking a golf course fairway on a prominent Johannesburg golf estate. Orientation is due northeast, and there are distant views beyond the golf course to the horizon. Access is taken from the southwest, and the site is positioned on a bend on one of the main arterial roads within the estate. The land is predominantly flat with no natural features other than 2 thorn trees on the golf course interface. Given the position of the site, the architects felt that providing an opportunity to access the incredible views and perspectives from a first-floor vantage point was too valuable an opportunity to miss. Accordingly, the architects planned a rooftop entertainment space taking full advantage of the panoramic views available looking north down the 13th fairway and to the horizon beyond, accessed from the ground floor entertainment space. A naturally filtered koi pond runs the length of the wall on both sides, which not only provides life and movement at the wall, but also the illusion, through reflection, that the wall continues into the ground. Let's go back to Australia. Completed in a small town on the outskirts of Adelaide, Willunga House was designed by building designer Reuben French Kennedy as a retirement house for his parents on the side of a hill in a semi-suburban setting. The brief was simple: a bright, comfortable home for a retired couple, including a guest bedroom and studio wing, and an emphasis on sustainable design. This sweeping sculpted building form is conceived as a hard-shell exterior clad with galvanized iron to the south and east, with a warmer timber cladding to the recessed areas to the north. These carefully carved niches also provide essential summer shading for the extensive glazing in summer months. The internal landscaping is caressed by the building form, which wraps around and protects from the east. The eastern wing is angled outward to expand the views and allow for more morning sunlight to enter the courtyard and living spaces. The driving concept behind the planning was to site the building at the rear of the site, orienting the building towards the views and sun while maximizing the garden space in front. The planning is arranged as one long and thin volume, wrapping around the site to create a protected inner, almost courtyard garden. Entering the building from the east, you land in a transition space with the option to either continue straight, which opens up into the main open-plan living dining area, or turn right into the guest wing and studio. This enables flexibility, allowing the eastern wing to be transformed into a self-contained space with a sense of privacy and separation from the activities of the main living area. The building uses a combination of passive design and renewable technologies to maintain a comfortable temperature year-round. The main design feature is the long east-west axis with a northern orientation. The majority of glazing is concentrated in the northern aspects and captures a large amount of solar gain in winter, while a hydronic heat pump run by the rooftop solar pumps water through the underfloor heating within the polished concrete slab for both heating and cooling. In summer, the large eaves provide shade and the building can be opened up to breathe. Thanks for visiting. Hope you enjoyed. See you in upcoming episodes.